how are you doing managing everyone who's all working remotely and you're working remotely as well? How's everything going?
Everything's going great, to be honest. So, one of the things that we identified in the first lockdown is that it was a little bit harder for us to talk to one another. So, we have implemented some daily stand ups with everyone. That way, we keep in touch and we're not strangers to one another. So, and that also helps with, keeping updated with all of our projects. And yeah, so we do this across the entire company, and everything is going much more smoother than the first time around.
Yeah, I remember March and April were particularly rough. Not really from a programming part because the developers seemed to hit the ground running. But I think it was rough for management,
Mhm.
if I'm not mistaken. We had some difficulties for sure.
Yeah.
And so now let's say if there's 40 developers in the company, I think there might be a little more now, but we'll use a round number of 40. You're not saying that you talk to every single developer every single day, correct? So how do you work that out?
So I actually have Ryan that is now working with me in the project management team. So that's super
Right.
exciting. So, and
Yeah.
as we're growing, yes, I was not able to talk to 40 developers in one day. That's not realistic. So let's say there's about 15 people that those projects they are all staff augmentations and are part of other development teams. So we don't really touch base with them that often, but everyone that is project based and have a direct communication with clients, yes, we do
Hmm.
try to talk to them every day. So what we do is that we pair them all together in a scrum. So let's say if there are three guys working on the same team, or two guys are working on the same project and another one is working on some part of that project, we will meet them at the same time, and where we will allocate them roughly 15 minutes, so we can talk all together and then align for the day and make sure that everyone knows what's on their plate. And that helps us with organizing, and that helps us with transparency as well with our clients, because they know exactly what we're working on. um
Nice.
yeah,
Do do
so
do the clients participate in that meeting?
no, so they will not. It's more internal, just for us, as I mentioned, just to touch base. How's everyone feeling? And we go with small housekeeping, and then after we tackle business and tackle the projects, we will talk to clients depending on the frequency, sometimes twice or once a week.
Okay, nice, nice. And I guess clients are quite open to having these meetings, right? Do you ever have a client that is saying, "Well, listen, I don't want to be bothered. Call me like in a couple of weeks," type of thing, or is everyone sort of hands on the client side?
I would say that we do have clients that are like, just call me when the feature is done type of deal. But I
Okay.
would say that 97% of our clients really do appreciate being involved in the process, because they really do appreciate seeing their products grow. They love seeing new features. They love to understand what they love to have this, technical understanding as to what's going on. Um, Sometimes in a project, uh, clients, just to start with, will want to meet with us every day just to get us up and running, because there's a lot of business logic and small details that is super important to um, for the devs to know. And when you kind of just talk about a certain part of the system, it doesn't come organically. So the more conversation that we have, the more business logics and details that, and we can make those connections together. But then after, I would say that with majority of our clients, we only meet them with them once a week or twice a week, and those are kind of the recap of what we talk about every day in our scrums.